This is very special video because I want to show you the best pro pizza at home. Whenever you want to make pizza, it is super easy and super delicious. Let's see how to make pizza. Mix dry yeast in warm water, stir it for a few seconds and keep aside for 5 minutes. In a stand mixer, you can add bread flour, salt and mix together with a spatula. Pour yeast mixture and I start mixing just until the dough kind of gets shaggy, and I move on with my stand mixer. Start with minimum speed for 1 minute and then medium speed for about 7 minutes. Making pizza dough takes a little bit time. Make it one time and when you freeze it, it's super simple whenever you want to make a pizza. Also improves the flavor and pretty nutritious as fermented a long time. Totally awesome job. Now look at how nice that turns out, so soft and beautiful. So I'm just going to stretch and make it into a nice ball. Now I place this dough ball in my greased bowl and going to cover with plastic wrap. Now I'm gonna set this off in a warmer part of my kitchen, like in an oven or microwave, for 6 to 8 hours or overnight room temperature. Next day morning, dough looks like this. Transfer onto the counter and now fold each side as much as you can and make into a ball. Cover with a little wrap and rest it for 30 minutes. Now dough rise to double size. I'm using bench scraper not to stick the dough. I'm gonna cut my dough into 3 equal pieces. Roll into a nice ball. I have rolled the balls and placed them in a sheet pan. Wrap it and rest it for 1 hour. Now it is ready to make pizza. This is the right time to freeze it. Now you wrap it tightly and put it in a freezer for 24 hours. After 24 hours, dough is become hard. It is a time to put them each dough ball in each Ziploc bag and put them back in a freezer, and it will stay for 3 months long. Now I am going to make pizza after 10 days of freezing. Sprinkle little flour in a plate and place the frozen dough, and again sprinkle some more flour for not to stick to the wrap when unfroze the dough. I am using semolina flour for dusting. This semolina flour used for pasta. It is available in any grocery stores. Use the bench scraper to transfer the dough like I am using, but do not use the hand. If you use all-purpose flour for dusting, pizza final product will not come out well. That's why I use semolina, because it is easy to come out of the dough while making pizza. Put more flour to avoid sticking. I am going to start by pressing gently from center and around and stretch my pizza. How I form the outer crust, and going to work my way around. Now I am going to flip the dough over and repeat the same again. Gently hold with one hand and pull it gently from other hand. Do it from all sides. Cut the parchment paper of your pizza size and place the pizza dough in it, because it is easy to handle pizza dough to the oven using parchment paper. We have to cook for 2 times, so just topping with the tomato sauce. Now we are going to cook for 2 minutes and then we put all other toppings. Preheat oven for 45 minutes to 1 hour on Fahrenheit 500 max and bring down to 350 Fahrenheit, and then place the pizza inside the oven. During the preheat, pizza plate should be inside the oven. Look at this, how easy to pull the pizza onto the plate using this parchment paper. After 2 minutes, when sides are puffy, pull out the pizza, add other toppings and then put pizza back to oven for 5 minutes or until cheese is melted. Now we can pull out the parchment paper with the help of spatula. Look at this crust and puffy cheese pizza. Because it's fermented long time in freezer, you get beautiful pizza like this. These pizzas are baked without pizza stone. These are simple homemade pizzas.